hyperbolic language that the Honourable Lady used.
Vice Chair of the Select Committee, Joanna.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. As Acting Chair of the Joint Committee on Human Rights, I'd like to remind the Secretary of State that we've completed 2 in-depth, unanimous cross-party reports which concluded that the Human Rights Act is working well and doesn't need to be repealed or replaced. And indeed, that was the conclusion of the independent review which she commissioned and then ignored. Now, when we visited Strasbourg last week, we were told that UK government ministers have given repeated assurances that the UK will remain in the ECHR, and I was pleased to hear him reiterate that assurance this morning. However, the Prime Minister did make some veiled threats in the opposite direction last week. But if we're going to stay in the ECHR, it needs to be done with integrity, and we can't pick and choose which convention rights we want to observe, nor for whom we want to observe them. So does the Secretary of State appreciate that the United Kingdom's disengagement from the ECHR, and make no mistake, Mr Speaker, that's what this bill is about, does he appreciate that the UK's disengagement from the ECHR risks giving encouragement to populist governments in Eastern Europe who have scant regard for human rights or indeed the rule of law?
No, I'm afraid I don't agree with the Honourable Lady, not least because I don't see how she can sustain the argument that we're dislocating ourselves when not only are we remaining a state party, it's in the Bill of Rights as well. Can I just say in relation to her committee that I pay tribute to the work it does. I appeared in front of the JCHR on the 8th of December. The Noble Lord Wolfson appeared on the 2nd of February. I'm attending again on the 20th of July, so we will pay great respect to the role that the Joint Committee has. But of course, we know that there are likely to be objections, and we will try and assuage her and her members as best we can.
So William Cash.
Mr Speaker, will my